This is our Father's plan. It starts with a babe, growing, learning, experiencing, becoming a child, playing, thinking, acting.
Why do you look at me when you say that?
You're a child and I'm a child. Becoming an adult, wisely, thoughtfully, accomplishing, becoming a parent. And the cycle goes on to give the world blessing, honor, courage, and peace. Dear Jeanette Louise, our firstborn, the beginning answer to our prayers, and to dress you up in all those little sweater sets that the women made. All of them tried to outdo each other. They were darling. I wish I'd have framed one of them at least. And they bemoaned the fact that we put your crib in a separate bedroom, and I kind of got scolded for that. But we slept a whole lot better up there.
But that's what's wrong with me. There you go.
Separation anxiety.
That's
You
how
were
the
named
dentist got
for
here,
your
right?
mom's middle name.
Got rid of Jeanette.
And you were potty trained before the next one came along. I didn't want two in diapers. Of course, it trains me more than her. Dear Dennis Lynn, 15 months behind your sister, but the only time you were behind her unless you were pushy.
Whoa.
You made a great pair, and to pray for a baby brother or sister or something like that. You were afraid Joy was dying when she was baptized and given to Jesus.
I prayed for
The only
you.
time you
I
really
continue
cared.
to do so.
I'm glad you did.
You said it's the only time you really cared.
Perhaps.
Yeah, perhaps.
You were named for your father's middle name, D. Lynn. If you don't like it, blame him. Dear Joy Lynette, named for your sister and brother. You were a part of the whole family that way. They couldn't understand why they had to be quiet when I said you were trying to go to sleep.
And
when
I
you
was
were
crying.
just crying
Yeah,
at
I
the
was
door.
crying, yeah. That story, no.
The minute you'd hear their noise, you wanted to join them, of course. And they always led you astray, didn't they?
I'm sure they did.
Dear Danny Paul.
Right here.
So you don't like
The little kids there have to be close.
We have to stick together.
Though you don't like the song Daddy Boy, it still has a soft spot in my heart because I give it my own meaning. We wanted another D to follow through on Dad's middle initial, and Paul just fell into place, especially since you became a preacher, Paul. You were calm and relaxed enough to crawl over in a corner and go to sleep whenever we were visiting some people. And you listened to your older siblings, then you'd come up with your own sage thoughts. You still do, don't you?
Actually, I don't think he listens that much.
Dear Dale Victor, we needed to find another D to follow Dad's middle name.
Duh.
And the last...
Duh.
And the last kid needs a strong middle name to hold his own. We knew a Bishop Charles V. Victor Fairburn that influenced our choice, and we liked him very much, and he was Scottish. Funny the day you realized you had a big sister. I didn't know you had a big sister. And she was away to college, and you forgot her, or you never knew her. Which
I
one?
know we had one.
I changed his diapers for the record when he was little.
That's why you left.
That's why I left. There you go.
You wanted to be, you ended up being an only since you were 6 years behind. Sorry, you caught up, didn't you? We wanted the whole family to be a witness for Jesus, and you helped us in so many ways. Learning your math, the 2/3 sitting in the church. You couldn't sit on the back seat, and you didn't want to sit with me, so you had to count the pews and go 2/3 back in the church, and they made good mathematicians out of all of you. The verse I seem to learn, I think both of us learned, one soul is worth more than the whole world. And if we lived a whole lifetime and only saw one soul saved, it would have been worth it that we lived. That makes everything we do, every time we meet, anything we do is a one-time thing. Can you imagine that? This will never be repeated. Anytime you go to church, anytime you go to school, anytime you do something, it's never repeated. Makes it very important what we do, doesn't it? The Lord bless you and keep you, and make his face to shine upon you and give you peace.